Fine. So, good afternoon, all of you, and welcome. Now, in the previous session, we had discussed binning sum. If you want to deal with noisy data, then there's a method, binning method, and you can smooth out the noise. Now, one method we had seen to create bins, that is using equal frequency method. If you want to create bins, then two methods are there: equal frequency and equal width. Now, if you want to create bins using equal width method, then let us see that sum. So, okay, before that, let us discuss one more sum using this equal frequency. So let us consider this data. So here we are having, let's say, this much data: 4, 8, 9, 15, 21, 21, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, and 34. Now, here what we are doing, we are creating, let us say, three bins: equal frequency, equal depth, both are same. Fine. So what can be given in exam? They can give you that consider frequency equal to 3 for creating bins, or frequency equal to 4 for creating bins. This kind of frequency can be given. So for example, if for this data, if they are giving that create three bins, that means that means what? In each bin you should assign equal number of values. Or they can also give you like frequency. Consider frequency equal to 4. That means what? In each bin you will have four values. Fine. So for example, here with equal frequency or equal depth, both are same. We are creating these bins. So before that, first step will be Sorry, I was disconnected. Okay, fine. So now what we need to do, we need to perform smoothing techniques on this data. So in exam, what will be given in exam, data will be given to you. It is not necessary that always this data will be in sorted form. Fine. So you need to first verify that thing. And in other information, it can be, let us say, for example, uh, create bins using equal frequency or equal depth method, where let us say where create three bins or frequency will be given to you. And apply using techniques or methods. And so solve this kind of sums. First step is always sorting. Step 2 will be always creating bins. Some steps will be applying techniques. Techniques of two methods. First, sorting of data that is already sorted. Now create bins. So for this, what is given to us? They are giving us that create three bins. So we need to create bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. We are creating three bins, and in each bin you should have equal number of values. So if you divide this data into three parts, then first four values will be in bin 1. Next four values will be in bin 2. And last four values will be in bin 3. Or they can also give us the consider frequency equal to 4. It also means that you need to create three bins, and each bin will be having four values. Now, applying smoothing methods. So we have seen three methods. Smoothing using bin mean, bin median, and bin boundaries. Fine. So first technique, smoothing by bin mean, that is average. We need to find out the mean average of each bins. Mean of, you need to find out mean of bin 1, you need to find out mean of bin 2, you need to find out mean value, average value of bin 3. Okay, so what is the average of bin 1? 9. Mean of bin 1 is 9, mean of bin 2 is 23, mean of bin 3 is 29. So here what we are doing, we are replacing all the values with its mean value. So in bin 1 you will be having, here you will be having, and here we are replacing all the values with its mean, that is 29. This first technique or first method we have applied, and data after smoothing will be So this is the data that you are getting after performing smoothing method. Here it will be 23, not 32. Now second method, second technique. Smoothing by bean median, in which we are going to find out the median value of each bin. Median is nothing but the central value. Central value of that bin. So central value of bin 1. Here you are not having odd values. Otherwise you will directly get the median. Here you are having even values. So how you will be able to find out the median? Average of middle two values. Average of middle two values, 8 plus 9 by 2, 8.9, 8.5. 8.5 will be the median of bin 1. Then here 22.5. The median of bin 3, that is average of central two values, 28.5. So whenever you are having this kind of values in point, in median, then what you can have, you are having 2 to 3 different options. Like you can replace all the values with its original median value. Like you are going to replace all the values with 8.5, 22.5, 28.5. That is first option. Second option, you are going to consider floor value, that is 8, 22, 28. Or you can consider the ceiling value, 9, 23, 29. If you're going to consider ceiling or floor value, then you need to mention that replacing all the values with medians, floor value or ceiling value. If you are replacing directly with original value, then there is no need to mention anything, and you can directly replace with its median original value, like 8.5. And here you're going to replace with and here you're going to replace with this smoothing by bean median, and data after smoothing will be the next third method is smoothing by bean boundaries. Here we need to find out boundaries of all the bins. Bin 2 boundaries and bin 3 boundaries, where we are considering upper boundary and lower boundaries. Upper boundary maximum value and lower boundary minimum value of that bin. So here we are having 415 as boundary values for bin 1. And for bin 2 we are having 2125 and for bin 3 we are having 26, 34. And now what we are doing, we are observing or analyzing that which value is closer to the value that we are having in bins, whether that value is closer to lower boundary or upper boundary. So with respect to its boundary value, we are going to replace that value with its boundary value. So 4 is closer to, in bin 1, 4 is closer to 4, that is lower boundary. So 4 will be replaced with 4. And 8 is closer to 4 again. So you are going to replace with 8. You are replacing 8 with 4. And 9 is closer to 4 again. 15 is closer to 15 itself. Now bin 2, 21 is closer to 21. 21 again. And 24 is closer to 25. So you are going to replace it with 25, upper boundary. The 25 itself is closer to 25. And bin 3, 26 is closer to 26 itself. And 28 is closer to 26. 29 is closer to 26. And 34, 34. So the data that you will have after smoothing will be 4, 4, 4, 15. And 21, 21, 25, 25, 26, 26, 26, 34. This is the other method or some other kind of data. Let us say you are having even number of values here. And how to deal with even number of values for smoothing, that we have discussed. Okay, fine. Now, here till now we have discussed that how you can create with all the steps again. First step sorting, second step creating bins, third step smoothing. Sorting and smoothing both will be common to all the kind of data. Now the difference will be creating bins. One method we have already discussed, that how you can create bins using equal frequency method or equal depth method. Now we will see that how you can create bins using equal width method. Okay, so second method we have seen till now, that equal depth or equal frequency, partitioning or binning. So there we are dividing the range into n number of intervals, and each interval or each bin, each partition containing approximately same number of samples or values. And that is good data scaling method, and managing different categorical attributes can be tricky with this kind of method. So if you are having categorical attributes, like let us say attribute values are in range, let us say 5 to 10, then 11 to 15. If you are having this kind of values, then you cannot use this method, because it is difficult to find out the mean, it is difficult to find out the median and all this. Right, so for categorical data, this method is not suitable. Now equal width method, that we'll discuss now, and there is also known as equal distance method. In this, what will happen? In previous method, we were having equal number of values in each interval or each bin. Here, we will be having bins or partitions in such a way that width will be same. Width of each bin will be same in this case, whereas equal number of values or frequency or number of values, data values or samples will be same in the case of equal depth. And how we can find out the width of any particular data? So for that, one formula is given to us, that width equal to b minus a divided by n, where b is what? Maximum value in that data, A is what? Minimum value in the data, and N is number of total values in the data. The value that you will get will be width of your data, you can say, or width for intervals. And this is the most straightforward method, but outliers may dominate the presentation. That means what? If in your data set outliers are there, at that time it is going to dominate your bins. Like few bins will be there where you are having so many values. Few bins will be there where you are having very few or very less number of values. So for outliers, it is going to dominate the presentation. Whenever you're going to plot the graph, it is going to dominate the presentation. And here you may have, or the skewed data is not handled well with the help of this method. That is, if you are having so many ups and downs, or the values with so many, let us say, high values or lower values, at the time that kind of skewed data is not going to be dealt properly with this kind of method. So let us go through one of the sum where we are going to use this equal width method for creating bins. And so sorting step number 1 as well as third step smoothing will be common for all the smoothing techniques, but the second step, that is creating bins, will be different. If you are asked to create bins using equal frequency, the way the method is different. If you're going to ask to create bins using equal width method, the way is different. And so right now we are discussing how you can create bins using equal width method. Fine. So formula to find out width is maximum value minus minimum value divided by total number of values in the data. So here minimum value is maximum value 28. So width will be 28 minus 0 divided by total number of values 3, 6, 9. So 28 by 9, that is 28 minus 0 by 9 will be the width for this data. 3.11 something. So you can take out this floor value 3. As you can say that width for the given data is 3. Okay, just a minute. Yes, N is number of bins you want to create. N is not the total number of values, but there is my mistake. N in that formula is total number of bins that you want to create. N is not total number of values, but N is nothing but total number of bins that you want to have. So the width is maximum minus minimum divided by total number of bins that you want to create. Fine. So 28 minus 0 divided by, let us say we want to create 3 bins. Then 3 value that you will get will be 9.33, round figure. Either you can take ceiling or floor value. Fine. So if you're going to consider floor value, then you're going to mention that you're going to consider floor value or ceiling value. That is up to you. Fine. So if you consider, let us say 10 ceiling value, then how you're going to create this bins or this kind of ranges. Let us say here first range is minus, that is less than 10, then 10 between values between 10 and 20, and the values between, let us say, 20 and plus. Fine. So how you're considering these things? So that, let us discuss that part with this example itself. So let us consider the same values And let us see how you can find out the bins, how you are distributing values in bin, and how this 10, 20 are coming. Fine. So let us see that. Okay, so if you want to create, now we are discussing that how we can create bins using equal width method, where width equal to maximum value minus minimum value divided by total number of bins or total number of intervals. And let us say the data given to us is, so let's find out the width. Width equal to maximum value 28 minus minimum value 0 divided by 9, and the value that you will get will be 9 point, let us say around 33. And yes, here it will be also given that create, let us say 3 bins. And so here what we need to do, we need to just replace and the round figure that we are having, let us consider it as 10. And we will be having bin 1, we are having bin 2, and we are going to have bin 3. So they are mentioning that how many bins or intervals that we want to create. We will be having 3 bins. So how those values or intervals are decided? Intervals are decided based on this thing. Let us say, for example, all the values which are less than width, for example. These are the intervals. Which intervals that you need to create, consider for each bin. So this is how those intervals will be there, will be decided. Then let us say you will be having width is the minimum value, including that minimum value, then twice that width, and this value you are not going to consider. Second interval or second range, third interval or third range, twice into width, twice into width, and 3 times into width, 4 times into width, and so on. And let us say, for example, consider the last one. You will be having 4 times into width, comma, above it, for example. And so this way you can consider or consider the ranges of each bin, So for example, here the first range will be all the values which are less than width. Second bin that we are having for that range will be width, comma, twice into width, where we are going to consider the W value, width value, but not twice into width. And we are having this as last bin, and for that value will be twice into width and above it. So this is a general scenario where we are going to consider this kind of ranges. So if you just finding out this thing, we have find out that width is 10. So let us replace all the values with, here you are having 10, here you will be having 10, here you will be having 20, here 20 again, and plus. Now based on this ranges, you are going to assign the values inside each bin from given data. So from given data, which values will be considered inside this bin? From the given data, in this range, which values relies or which values are there? 0 and 4. So you can consider, you are going to assign 0, 4 in bin 1. Now in the range between 10 to 20, including 10, excluding 20. Including 10, excluding 20, which values can be considered under bin 2? 12, 16, 16, and 18. 16 is appearing 2 times. So both will be considered in the same bin. And all the values great or equal to 20 will be there inside bin 3. So 24, 26, and 28. And so this is how you are going to create bins using equal width method. And now all the techniques, smoothing techniques will be same. So for example, this is the second step. Creating bins using equal width method. Step 1 is sorting of data, and that is already sorted. So we have performed up to step 2, and step 3, it is applying smoothing techniques. And so that is same, that is smoothing by bin means, bin median, bin mode, bin boundaries. So for example, first method, smoothing by bin mean. So bin 1 will be having bin 2, bin 3, and we need to find out the mean value of each bin. So bin 1's mean is 0 plus 4 by 2, 2. Then mean of bin 2, 15.5. Let us consider the round figure, that is, let us say 15 floor value. Then mean of bin 3, 26. So let us replace all the values with its mean value. We will be having bins like 2, 2, then 15, 15, 15, 15, and here 26, 26, 26. A second, moving by bean median. Bean 1, bean 2, bean 3, median of bean 1, median of bean 2, median of bean 3. So central value of bin 1, 0 plus 4 divided by 2, 2. Then median of bin 2, central value, 16 itself, 16 plus 16 by 2, 16 itself. And median of bin 3, 26 itself again. So you will be having 2, 2. You will be having 16, 16, 16, and 26, 26, 26. And third method, smoothing by bean boundaries. Bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. You need to find out boundaries for each bin. Boundaries of bin 1. Boundaries of bin 2 and bin 1. So bin 1 boundaries, minimum value 0, maximum value 4. Bin 2 minimum value 12, maximum value 18. Bin 3 minimum value 24, maximum value 28. Now 0 is closer to 0, 4 is closer to 4. Bin 2, 12 is closer to 12. Next 16 is closer to 12 or 18. 18. So 18 again, 18 again, 18. And for bin 3, 24 is closer to 24, 26 is closer to both. So either you can go with 24 or you can go with 28. Fine, so let us go with 24. And 28 is closer to 28. Fine, so if you are going to consider, in this case, wherever you are having equal distance value, let us say 26 is equal distance from 24 as well as 28. So if you are following minimum value, then for rest of all the boundaries or for rest of all the bins, you also need to follow the same value in rest of the bins. So for example, in further bins, you are having same kind of condition where values are equal distance, and in one case you are considering lower value. Then in other cases, other bins also, you need to follow the kind of same lower boundaries or lower values only. Fine, that is smoothing by bean boundary method. Okay, so anybody any doubt up to this? Anyone any doubt? Can you share the text file? Okay, fine, I will share it. I will mail it to you. Fine. So let us keep up to this only for today's session. Fine. So for attendance, you all can type down your full enrollment number in the comment box. And thank you so much for attending this lecture.